Yo, 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 what's going on, guys? I'm back today, and by the title, you must be a little bit confused, or maybe you figured it out. I don't know. But today, I'm bringing you guys a Pyromancer build, and this one is pretty unique. I've not seen this anywhere on YouTube, at least from my side, so if you guys have, please let me know. But this is something I just thought of out of the blue, and I really like the build. It's fun. It's not like crazy. It does good damage, but it's not like, oh my god, crazy, like, Technomancer with Borealis Monarch, all that kind of stuff. No, it's not like that, but it still does very good damage. And honestly, it's pretty fun. So, I'll go into the build. This is for the Pyromancer, by the way, if you didn't figure it out. But let's hop right into all the gear and skill tree, as well as the skills you can see at the bottom, but still, I'll show a screen, okay? Let's get into it. So, for the gun, I have the Absolute Zero. I don't really use it, actually. I just kind of have it there for style. You can put whatever you want. I tried it out, but I prefer the Lucky Jinx. And what I put on this is Ultimate Toxic Bullets and Ultimate Freezing Bullets. You'll see why in just a second. In fact, you can probably already tell by looking at the gear. But let's hop right into the gear. So I have the Sergio's Beret. It's not necessary. In fact, I would probably prefer something with long range damage or close range damage. Either or works instead of status power. But status power is not too bad for this build because we are inflicting a lot of statuses. So status power may also be just fine. And on this, we got rid of the tier 3 mod. I'll show you guys why. I think that one's Sharp Eye, but we got rid of it for mitigation from death, and we kept Bloodlust. For the armor piece, we'll go into a few options for these, but for this one, it's just a purple gear, and for this, I have Toxic Lead and Reforging Bullets, so you can sort of see the synergy with Lucky Jinx right now with the Ultimate Toxic Bullets and then Toxic Lead, so that's how we're mainly keeping our ammo, as well as Reforging Bullets, which help if you're hitting crits. Another option you could go with this is, instead of Reforging Bullets, you could do Bullet Absorption, and so that's if you just are not good at hitting crits. I get it, I'm not great at it, but I still prefer it over Bullet Absorption. But what Bullet Absorption does is, if you use Feed the Flames, you'll get 40% of your ammo. So pretty much, you could have that sort of just activate ability and get 40% ammo if you'd prefer. I'm right now going to just keep what I have with the Reforging Bullets. It works out good for me. And sometimes, to be honest, I forget to proc my abilities. So if you are better at that, by all means, go for the Bullet Absorption. Now, hopping into the rest of the gear. So, I'm in love with the Borealis Monarch set, guys. It's just plain and simple. I think it's probably one of the best sets now in the game, and it's the damage that you get from it is just absolutely crazy. So, we went for 3-piece Borealis Monarch, and yes, we're doing it on the Pyromancer, and I tested it out, and it does work, okay? Because it's nothing specific about what ability you're using. It's just increased damage on frozen enemies, and because we're getting frozen enemies by the Ultimate Freezing Bullets, this works amazing. So, for the pants, and the reason why we didn't go for the chest piece or the hat or the helmet or whatever is because we're wasting a few of the mods. And I didn't want to do that. I don't remember. I think I only have one of the headgear too, so I didn't want to waste that right now. But for the pants, we took away the tier 3 mod, and we put on Captain Hunter. We kept Freezing Boost. Both of those skills are helping us now. On the gloves, we kept Shatter. That's already helping us because of the Freezing Bullets. And then we put on Euthanizer. This is literally looking like a Technomancer build. And then on the boots, we put on Sharp Eye and Bullet Kindling. Now, you could either do Bullet Kindling, you could do Ashen Boost if you like that, or you could even do whatever that tier 2 mod is for the Toxic Bullets. That one works as well. So, this is my gear. This build works really well. because there's a lot of synergies, and we're hitting so many different elemental types. So from our gun, we're going to hit Toxic and Freeze, and from our bullets, we're going to hit a Fire, obviously, or whatever it's called, Burn. And then after Burn, we have Ash, as well as from our Ash Blast and Feed the Flames, and you'll see why. It's in the class node. So, going into this class tree, actually, I'll go ahead and do that. We're going into as much weapon damage as we can. We're going into a little bit of cooldown. Our main two abilities are getting, benefited by this because of the Ash Blast and the Feed the Flames. We're going to Assault Master, of course. This is also very important because now we're getting more damage to Ash enemies. So whenever we do use any of the other abilities, that's when we get a huge boost in damage. So I mainly use them on elites and some of those bigger bosses. And then we have Mark of the Anomaly. That's also just there to help with damage. Now we go down a little bit. So I really like this ability, the Incinerate. So when Burn ends, we inflict Ash. So this is why I really love Feed the Flames. It also inflicts Ash, but even with our volcanic rounds, when we stop shooting an enemy for a little bit, once the burn ends, they get ashed. Let's go back to this. We went down a little bit, and I'll show you guys why. So Magma Golem, not that important, but it's for these two on the side. So Gifted, this increases weapon damage. We like that. And then Meltdown. This is also pretty important because we're constantly burning enemies with our fire bullets, whatever they're called, volcanic rounds. And so this is always up. Going forward, more Mark of the Anomaly, Inferno Weapon, obviously, and Ashes to Ashes. This is very good because when we ash enemies, we're also inflicting vulnerable. Sort of similar to the Technomancer in that sense. And then Hurt Twice as Long. This is helping to increase our damage to elites as well as taking less damage from elites. Another Marble Orchard to increase our cooldowns. And Traba Ashes. This is also important to do more damage. And then Burning Situation. This is also very huge. Again, like I said before, we're mainly using those two abilities when there's either huge hordes and we're getting, pushed too hard, or if we're fighting against a really tanky elite. When we use these abilities, we're getting huge increase in our weapon damage for 10 seconds. So pretty much we can also keep this constant, especially because Feed the Flames is only on a 9-second cooldown. And by the way, I don't have cooldown on all my things, so this could be improved. I think with my chest piece, I don't have cooldown reduction. But if you have cooldown reduction on that, I think it gets to like 8.4 or even less. So, anyway, in 10 seconds, we'll have the ability back. You can pop it again, and boom, 45% damage. So, as you guys can see, it's very similar to my Technomancer build, if you guys have watched those videos. But this is kind of more fun in that we have so many different statuses inflicted, and we're just killing everything and burning everything and freezing them at the same time. It's kind of weird, but it works. It works, which is really cool. So I'll get right into it, into an expedition, and then we will show off the build a little bit. Let's go into Archways of Enoch, I guess, because don't want to do any of the really long ones. Alright guys, let's hop right into it. This build would be a lot better if they had a node to increase your ammo by 50%, but I don't know why they didn't do that for Pyromancer. Alright, let's get it started though. Oh, I didn't mean to pop that. Now on this map specifically, it would actually be smarter for me to use the bullet absorption, just because it's a lot harder to hit crits on creatures. But on you know, humanoid maps or whatever, those are a lot better for bullet reforge. I didn't need to pop both of them, but I did. And what you guys will see is when I run low, I'll try to keep some ads around me just to get my ammo back. As well as for the ammo regen, or not ammo regen, health regen. Just because he only, I think Pyromancer only gets health after you kill an enemy who has burn on it, so it's kind of annoying. But yeah, you gotta switch from elite sometimes, just because they do take a little bit more time to kill than like other bullet builds or firepower builds, yeah. But as you can see, the damage is still pretty good. And literally right off the bat, you get three different elements inflicted on them: the burn, the toxic, and then the freeze. Come on. Alrighty. And guys, by the way, while I'm doing this little expedition, I do want to tell you guys that I have made a Discord. It's a little hard to plan, you know, running expeditions with y'all. So I went ahead and made a Discord, and you can just feel free to join. We can do a few runs and all that, and you know, we just created it, so there's only one other member so far. Thank you for joining, by the way. But yeah, like, if you guys are interested, just join, and we could have discussions. I'm a huge fantasy football guy too, so if you guys want to talk about fantasy football, let me know. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know about the Discord. I'll put it in the description so that everybody can see it. And I'll make sure that the link doesn't expire or anything, so you know, just feel free to join and you know, chat it up in there, and yeah, we can have some fun. Ooh, I think I messed up a little bit. I lost my bullets. That's okay though. The good thing about Pyromancer's volcanic rounds is that it doesn't really take that long to get them back, so we'll be fine. We'll be fine. But yeah, guys, also, I don't know if you guys are huge Borderlands fans, but I love Borderlands. I have Borderlands 3 on my PlayStation, so I can't really post Borderlands videos because I don't have a capture card. But I'm going to be getting the new Borderlands Wonderlands game, and so if you guys are interested in that, let me know. I'm actually super hype about that game. It looks really fun, and like, there's just a lot of mythical and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. It's weird, but Borderlands is always weird. So, but I'm super excited for all of that, just because I saw the new trailer, and oh boy, did it look fun. But yeah, y'all see, I mean, this build is pretty good. I mean, obviously it's just the weaker enemies, and I'm only doing this solo again. This is mainly a solo build. I really don't think this would be that great for co-op, to be honest. You can give it a try, but I would definitely take bullet absorption in that scenario, just so you can keep your volcanic rounds up more often, because as you can see with elites, it's a lot harder to sustain that ammo. Where are you? Come on, come on. But yeah, let me know of this, what you guys think of this build. I saw a few challenges. I'm gonna try to do a few challenge builds after this. I've already kind of posted most of the builds that I have been using. I think I have maybe 1 or 2 more. Also, if you just want to see, I posted one Trickster build. If you just want to see my absolutely optimized Trickster build, I could post that as well. It's pretty much the same thing, but yeah, I'm still working on another little Trickster build, but I don't have the gear yet. It's going to involve Time Rift and all that, just a sneak peek, but yeah, I mean, in the meantime, I might post another Devastator build with Impale, because I do have an Impale build that I also like running. It's a bit slower, but it's still very fun. So I'll try posting that, and then I'll work on some of those challenges that I've seen around. So we'll try them out, you know, with the, I saw one challenge for the Cannonball set. I'll give it a shot, I promise. Because, I mean, I don't know. The gloves are the only ones I really like. Alright. I'll be honest, I have not tried this build on this map, so this is a first. So hopefully I don't fail. Don't think I will, but you never know, you never know. Come on, come on. Man, all these maps with the creatures is kinda crazy, not gonna lie. You just get pushed around, holy crap. Alrighty. But yeah, I haven't made the title for this video yet, but I know I want to call it something around like Todoroki and stuff. Just, I don't know if you guys have watched like My Hero Academia, but there's a character who has fire and ice, and so I kind of wanted to make a build that was like kind of like him. I think this one turned out really well, and it makes sense, right? Because I'm literally inflicting fire and ice. I mean, there's toxic too, but that's sort of just for the ammo, you know. But yeah, I was thinking about it. Uh-oh. I ran out of bullets again. Like, y'all can probably tell that sometimes I mess up a lot. But, you know, as long as it's somewhat consistent, and I can somewhat keep ammo up, I don't mind. If I'm losing it constantly, then there's a problem. Alrighty, I'm back up. Alright, bring on the last. Oh wait, that was the last. Okay, I thought there was something else. Alright, well, there you guys have it. That Todoroki build, you know, that fire and ice. So yeah, guys, it's a bit of a joke build, but it's fun and it actually works. And honestly, in terms of firepower pyro, this is my favorite build. This is the best one I've been able to come up with, and it's funny because it also requires Technomancer stuff, and so you kind of do have to play two different characters to get the build, but so that may be a bit of a pain. But if you have a Technomancer and a Pyro, and you have all the gear, you know, give it a try. Let me know your thoughts. Look at that, the hair of the desert. What is this? A migraine. Cool, cool, cool. I'll show you guys some of the damage numbers too, just so you can see. And I don't remember what the time was, but you guys will see it in the video. Alright, so those are the numbers. It's solo, so you won't see something crazy, but as you can see, did pretty well, you know. So if you guys liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you for all the support, by the way, guys. The channel's doing great, and I love making this content for y'all. So keep up the support. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I'll try to post more fun builds whenever I think of them. But yeah, until then, stay safe, guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.